My G's, this is HighRGaming and we're back with another Warzone analysis. So in this video I join up a duos with CC Hieroglyphics 45, which is one of my G's, and we go and murk multiple squads, and we're gonna see what we done right and what we done wrong, and what you can take away from this gameplay to learn and improve your own gameplay. So let's begin. We gotta start with the drop. Mark up your spot. So first thing you do is land instantly, pick up the gun, check who's around, look at your minimap, mark them up and head towards them. Your enemies are most likely weak because they're in a gunfight already, so you might as well go third party in them and kill them all. If you down someone, you know the drill. You go push them, check the area, see if there's another squad, see who's around. Make sure there's not another sniper on high buildings because there's a lot of high buildings around, especially those hotels. I probably don't need to tell you guys already. However, the first circle is the easiest time to get kills. No one's got their loadouts, and you can use that minimap as an advantage because no one's got silencers. Well, barely any people do. So phase 1 is to get 14 grand. 10 grand for your loadout and 4 grand for your UAV. That's unless you like the other strategy, which is getting UAVs until the free loadout comes on the end of the first circle. So we're still in the looting phases, and we're nowhere near 10 grand. So my teammate decided to move backwards, close to the hotels where I sniped that guy. Personally myself, I have my own rule, and that's never to move backwards, even if it's to buy back your teammate or whatever it is. It ruins the game completely. I've died so many times doing that because there's just another squad that's pushing in from the storm. I don't realize where they are and they kill me. You're better off moving forward because you need to move forward to progress in the game. So my own teammate was downed by probably someone that was on the hotel or the building next to him. All of a sudden, this guy tried to push me, but failed. Now I'm going to go get revenge on my teammate, because that's just what we do at HighRGaming. So realistically, this guy's got the higher ground. He should have beaten me. I fired a couple shots, missed a few. It happens, I guess. But obviously, he knows where I am now, so I've got to change my position. So now you got to think about where he's going to be. I thought I heard him outside running around, but I was mistaken. I've gone downstairs and found a nice dead silence. So my plan was to then move up towards the roof. He was definitely going to maintain his position. He didn't change his position like an idiot. If he did change his position, he had a high chance of killing me. Or should I say a higher chance. So I could have rushed this roof and it could have been dangerous. If he was watching that door, I could have died. Now there's two possible sides. He could have been on the left or the right. So he could have been on the left or right. So you got to realistically go in as fast as you can and be prepared to pre-fire and shoot, because you can't give him enough time to kill you. So I don't know whether or not these guys were just driving past or trying to third party us, but I hit one with a sniper shot. They got off and decided to try and blast me. So they were fools because they thought I was going to stay on the roof. And as we know, like I've said just a second ago, positioning is key. Change your position. Make sure your enemies are confused as to where you are. So it was very easy for me to jump off, kill the first guy, and easily get an angle on this second guy and destroy him. So sadly, my teammate didn't make it back from the gulag. But no worries, I just picked up this guy's money and I'm going to go buy him back. Sadly, we don't have enough for a loadout either, but it's alright, we're back to phase 1, looting up, and we're about to get our free loadout because it's the end of the first circle. So on our way to the loadout, we're going to get a bounty. Not only one does it give us money for the people that we kill and we get the kills, but we get the information and knowledge if there's someone at the loadout. Which we were right. There is a guy near the loadout. It looks like he appears to be near Superstore. So now this is a dangerous gunfight. Not only one are we next to Superstore and our loadout, but we are in the open. And when we're in the open, it's very easy for another team to third party us and kill us. Especially when they got their loadouts like DMRs and snipers. We're an easy picking. So as you can see, one of them's got a sniper. You want to hold a good angle if you're going to snipe. Make sure that they can only see your head, if that. You want to make it as hard for your opponent to shoot you as possible, so you are guaranteed to win that gunfight. So I've sniped the bounty down. He's got his teammate left behind the rocks. I've popped a dead silence. The guy I downed self-revived. My teammate got a headshot on the guy that I downed, and I pushed that guy that was behind the rocks, the final teammate of the bounty. I missed most of my shots like an idiot, but I still kill him. It was that stopping power just increased the recoil by like 1,000%. Maybe that's just me exaggerating, but you know what I'm saying. So now that we've killed that bounty, we're on our way to the shop and our loadout. All of a sudden, this guy pops out of nowhere. Seriously, guys, I don't know how this guy didn't die. I pumped 30 bullets into him. I'm sure most of them hit him. That rate of fire was just way too fast. Maybe it wasn't accurate enough, but I hunted him down, that's for sure. Also, just a little note. I didn't get my loadout before I killed this guy, just in case this guy mysteriously killed me and I had to go gulag. At least I'd get my loadout when I return. So after 8 long kills, we finally got our loadout and we are ready to win the game. I decided to go for a Groza and M82 class. This M82 sniper is exactly like the Call of Duty 4 Barrett. It sounds amazing when you shoot it. And guys, I know you're probably thinking, why am I not using the DMR, the Mac 10? It's because I want to test myself and see how well I can do without the meta. So now that we got our loadouts, UAVs and self-revives, we're going to get in the car and head towards the north or center part of the map. Remember guys, you don't want to get left at the back of the circle or killed trying to get into the circle. Positioning is key, so it's best to do it earlier and before your enemy does. Now, one factor of winning Warzone that we haven't mentioned is luck. You could be driving and all of a sudden you're getting shot by a DMR and you're dead in 3 shots. Or you could die in 1 shot and you're done for. And as you just saw, I got shot 2 or 3 times by that DMR and almost died. And my teammate HighRGaming just died in 1 shot. He didn't even have a chance to self-revive. So that's how luck can just turn around in an instant. So sadly, we lost CC HighRGaming 45. But I've got a plan, and that is to drive to the heli in military base, get a supply run, pick up my teammate, and see if there's an appropriate contract for us to do. We might just do a most wanted, getting in the heli, and that way we can get a loadout for my teammate and get other resources that we need. So now I've dropped a weapon for my teammate and some ammo, and we're going to get in the heli and complete this most wanted for 3 minutes. After that, we're going to get our loadout and the resources. So while we were in the helicopter, we lost a lot of health. Now it's a dangerous time to go and find a shop because it's a very small circle, it's almost end game, and people are probably looking to buy their mates back or buy extra resources for the final circles. So, a very bad mistake we done was we landed the helicopter right next to the shop, which notifies all enemies that we're at the shop. They have the advantage because they get the first shots on us. They managed to knock both of us down. So guys, sadly I couldn't revive my teammate because I knew they were close. I set an airstrike on our position that immediately puts pressure on our enemies and gives my teammate more bleed out time. So if I'm able to kill these enemies in time, I can revive my teammate. So if I was in the house, these guys would have probably easily cleared me out. But I was outside, positioned myself in a bush where they couldn't see me. My teammate was communicating with me, but he was unable to ping. I'm not sure why, but it could have gone a long way. So I was able to kill that guy, buy back my teammate because he didn't make it, and now we're en route to endgame. So I knew there was one more teammate left. I don't know if it was from a different squad. Picked up this guy's DMR randomly and absolutely smacked this guy. I dropped the DMR for my teammate. I'm not using it. And off we go. Now, this is always a big problem, is running in from the storm in open fields. It's extremely important, and I stress important, to go fast, move forward, don't look back. Like a fool, I went back and almost died. Luckily, I know how to run well. So now I'm running, I'm literally in such an open field, I could die any second. If a sniper had a good shot, they could headshot me and I'm finitoed for the game. I don't have enough money to buy my teammate back, nor are there any contracts for me to do to get money. Therefore, the only options I have are to kill people and then go to the shop. But even then, most people have already spent their money before the end game circle. So right now, I believe this is the best position for me to be in. I've got a whole hangar to myself, I've got a few angles that I've got covered, and I've even got the shop covered. If I kill someone, I can go to the shop and get my teammate back. That's an extra player and an extra 50% chance of winning the game. So if you're wondering why I'm spraying the walls up, if I'm sitting in one area for a little bit, I'm going to spray it up so it's literally like a claymore. If an enemy comes past, he's going to shoot it accidentally and it alerts me that he's there. Also guys, what I just done there with dropping my guns in the hangar was only because I didn't want to waste time sitting at the loadout because there's probably a sniper looking at that loadout. If I wasted time picking up my guns, I could have died within those few seconds.
Game. Yeah. What are you lot doing? Are you lot waiting for shelving?
So it's important you clear your left and rights. I can't buy my teammate back, but I can try and win this game. So you just got to be ready at all times in endgame because there might be a guy that randomly jumps out, like this. But absolutely gets shredded because he had no plan on how to kill me. I mean, it was nice. To be fair, he walked in, gifted me with a UAV and some ammo, you know. Can't complain. Sadly, no money for my teammate. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And again, be ready for another bastard round the corner. For the end game, I'm just going to let the video roll and I'm going to leave my comments at the end of the video. Enjoy this final bit, guys.
Yeah, he's in there on the right. Pretty sure. Oh.
I think it's the storm, it looks like it.
What?
I see one.
Right in front. One there.
What?
That's Theo.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
No, it's disgusting. This is disgusting, bro.
Oh man.
Only 5 remain. Finish the job.
What's happening? Go on. Win it.
Bang! Oh.
Do it.
Oh my days! Oh my days! Oh, I feel sick. I feel sick. Oh my god.
Moving in. Safe zone located. Gas is moving.
Well guys, that was that. I learnt from my mistakes, I watched the footage back, and I realised I should have focused more on those two that I collateraled and broke their armors. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you haven't already guys, please hit that subscribe button. We appreciate those of you who already have subscribed, and can't wait to see you in the next video.